there, Loy Machedo, speaking to you from loymachedo.com. And who's Loy Machedo? The time right now is 4:17 in the evening. Date is 9th August 2015. Okay, this was a letter sent to 7 Days newspaper by a reader named Rafi. Okay, and this is what he says. Reader, why do salaries depend on the passport you have? Well, that's the title. Why do salaries depend? Well, predominantly because people in Bangladesh, people in Somalia, people in India have a lower currency value. So mostly, if someone from India or Bangladesh or Somalia were to come down here to Dubai, they are looking to earn more money than they would earn in India or Somalia or all that. And also because when you exchange, let's say the current exchange value, I assume is around 16 rupees or something. So what you'd be earning, one in Dubai, you'd be earning 16. But obviously, the other factors come into play. That is the expense, standard of living, all other factors. So obviously, you'll be saving much more. I know a lot of people, Indians, Somalians, what do you call that? Which are the Filipinos, who are saving quite a lot of money because of the currency exchange and also because of the remittance. Okay. So that's my take on this. But obviously, when you're talking about dollars have much more value than the dirham in the Middle East. Okay, I'd like to raise a concern. This is what he writes. I'd like to raise a concern many expats, Asian expats, are facing and want to clear the doubts. Okay, I studied and graduated from the UK. Okay, so you studied and graduated from the UK, which means that you are not a British national. And because you studied from the UK, that means you assume that your standard of education is higher because it is white education or from the UK. Now, see, this itself indirectly shows a hint of racism that you have in you. Being educated from the UK, being educated from Panchayat in India, being educated from anywhere in the world does not matter as long as education by itself is a non-stop learning process. But if you want to target school and college, it doesn't matter where you're educated from unless you're from Harvard's or from the Ivy League, okay? Or from the top institute in India like IIT, IIMs, okay, which out of 1 million, I think only 1,000 get in or something. Okay, so graduating from the UK with high credentials does not matter. I am without a school education also, just a high school education. I'm a dropout, but I train and teach people with PhDs. So it doesn't matter what credentials you have, my dear friend. Okay. My English language is native fluent. My English language is native fluent. Your English language is blah. Your grammar sucks. So you just know how to maybe weave a few sentences in English. Like, for example, if you have a look at my English, I am a typical Indian. I sound like an Indian, South Indian to be more precise. So I don't give a damn as to how fluent my English is or how perfecta is my English. My English is like my English, all right? So if your English language is native, fluent, or whatever that means, congratulations. Unless you're working for a broadcast or as a telephone operator, I don't think anyone gives a damn as to how fluent your English language is, as long as you get the job done. But yes, having a decent amount of language skills does help. Okay, but here in Dubai, I think it's mainly Arabic and Malayalam. English is also there, so Malayalam is also helpful. Okay, but anyway, Arabic is very important. Okay, I worked for a few multinational companies around the world, and you come back to Dubai. Are you nuts? If you're working around the world, you should have gone and stayed abroad. Okay, you came down to Dubai, so obviously you need to respect, learn, and love the country that you're in. Dubai, by the way, is today the most happening place in the world. So if you were educated in the UK, and why are you coming to Dubai? Why didn't you stay back there? Okay, and have immense soft skills and expertise. Hey, congratulations, but I'm very, very happy for you. So why is that employees in the UAE pay more money to an English-speaking passport holder who has less credentials, experience, soft skills? You see, what happens, it's like having a trophy wife. When you have a really hot-looking trophy wife, you'd pay much more even though her character is crap, okay? Most of the rich guys have wives with beautiful body, nice little titi-taras and, nice little bumby. And they have a lovely body. Their character may be zero, their intelligence may be zero. But why do they have them? Is because it is a premium. In the same way, some of the so-called English-speaking passport holders are like those, arm candies. They might look very hot and nice and well presentable. Like, having a white guy working for you is like, oh, I have white skin working for me. Ha, ha, ha. even though they are earning money. So maybe it is that. However, I need you to understand this. Maybe the guy has less credentials than you, experience and skills than you, but maybe he's more profitable for the company. You need to understand that. See, there's no company that is dumb. A company doesn't want to keep someone just because he's white skin or has blonde hair or big boobs or a nice little butt. No, they are looking for profitability. And given the fact that today the market is really tight, there is a recession, which people don't talk about normally. Business is tough. They're not going to keep dummies. They are not going to keep dummies. And even where people are paying very high salaries, let's say the UAE government supports locals. They have to support locals because this is their country. They are citizens. They have a right. Okay, it's unfortunate that Indians don't get supported in their country. It's not their problem. But the UAE government really takes care of its locals. It educates them. It supports them. So we can't say, hey, I'm beating my chest. Okay, I also want equal rights. I'm coming here as an expat. No, you're not a citizen. We are not citizens. We are a guest of this country. So if we are a guest of this country, we can't expect them to give us a VIP treatment like how they give the locals. But at the same time, you need to understand they make them work. It's not just for free. Okay, and just because they are smart in running the economy and getting people who are ready to work extra hard, it's nobody's fault. See, what he says, we both are on the same level, yet I have more responsibility work-wise and train him, her as well. So this is so unfair. If you have more responsibility, it's maybe because either you're really good at your job, or maybe you prefer to do donkey work, or maybe because you're not doing smart work. Maybe the guy with the white passport or whatever knows how to kiss boss's ass very nicely. He keeps the boss very happy. That is what you need to do. You need to keep the boss happy. If the boss is happy, he's going to keep you happy. He doesn't, I'm sure if you keep the boss very happy, he wouldn't care what nationality you are. Maybe you don't keep the boss happy. So that's why he gives you all the dirty work and all the good work he gets. And you're training him and see, what I would look at it as, you're working harder, you are doing a lot of work, and you're training him also. So what you do is, work more harder, get all the experience possible, and then branch out, move out. Nobody died because of working hard and being the best at his workplace. In fact, gain so many skills that you become the number one. And I'll tell you this, if you're really that good, no company would want to lose you. Trust me, no company. If you're really the best in the industry. See, look at my face. I'm a tattoo freak. Most of the people think, hey, you got shit on your face. Hey, did a 3-year-old draw crayons on your face? Whatever. I don't even have a suit because I threw all of them out. But people come to me because I'm the best in the industry. I'm a personal branding strategist. You Google my name, you'll get to know who I am. What about you? Are you the best in the industry? If you're not the best in the industry, you're just comparing yourself to one guy. Compare yourself to global competition and see where you stand. That's what you need to do. So get out of this pea-brain, excuse kind of attitude. Oh, he's getting paid more than me. You travel to anywhere in the world, there will be something that is unfair. Life is not fair. So you can cry about it. You can say, I want to know the answer, the meaning to this, why. There's no use asking why, all right? If you really don't like the job, let me tell you this. If you really believe in yourself and your value, get out, resign, don't be there. Why the hell are you there, okay? The salary band system offers more salary to English-speaking passport holder as it has to stop and demotivates me. My answer to you is very simple. If it demotivates you, get out from the job, go to a job that motivates you, okay? Stop whining, stop crying, stop bitching about it. Nobody cares about it. If you really want to be someone, if you really want to do something, stop writing to the newspaper. Nobody cares. This is just gossip, okay? You want to do something in life, be so good that companies should be knocking on your door and say, man, I want you to join me. And what is the salary you'd like to join me for? That is where it really matters. And in fact, let me tell you this, you are the one who agreed for that salary. You signed the dotted line with the company. The company didn't force you. So you should have said no. Now, after you're looking at someone else getting more, maybe I'm worth much more. No, you should know your value. Your value, not comparing it to someone else, but knowing by yourself. So keep this in mind. A company pays you for what you ask for and what they believe you're worth. So if you believe you're worth more, ask more. They don't give you, move out. Get out somewhere else where you can, live your life on your terms. Life is too short, my friend. Life is too short. So stop crying about it. Stop bitching about it. Take control of your life and make a plan to get out of this company if you're not happy with it. So this is what I believe. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. Put your comments down below. Loy from LoyMachedo.com and who's Loy Machedo, sharing my views with you. Goodbye.